There is this one television that is so entertaining. It is so inspiring and so educative. It is God's own television, TV station that changes sinners, TV station for the oppressed, TV station for the hopeless. Starcross TV, inspiring station. Watch Starcross TV, enlightening station. Watch Starcross TV, empowering station. God's own station, uniting the world. There is this one television that is so entertaining. It is so inspiring and so educative. It is God's own television, TV station that changes sinners, TV station for the oppressed, TV station for the hopeless. Starcross TV, inspiring.
Hello and good morning to you, beloved viewer. We are live here and you're watching Starcross Television. On your screen is the Morning Star Breakfast Show. It's been a beautiful day, to be honest, starting with myself. I've had a very wonderful day. Although I had a very short sleep, and I hope you had a beautiful night yesterday. This is a show where we bring to you all juicy and beautiful fun facts and educative segments and discussions that spice up your day. That's why we are always starting your day. According to some of my colleagues, we share to you sumptuous breakfast. Yesterday we had so much. Before I go into yesterday, as you already know, I'm not doing this alone. I'm here with two beautiful, glaring, glamorous, oh my gosh, unique sisters. And on my right is Sister Stella Talbot, aka Unique. Actually, she's
very unique.
She's super unique. Sister Stella, how are you doing today? Good morning.
Fine. Good morning, Brother Oku. Good morning, Sister JD, and good morning to you all, our beloved viewer out there.
All right, thank you. How's your morning? Morning, okay? I was asking.
Yeah, my morning is fine. It's blissful.
All right, thank you, Sister Unique. You know she's always unique, so maybe our morning is being unique at the moment. But let's see what happens. Sister JD on my left is Sister one and only Sister JD. If you look at her, she looks like the first lady of US. No, leave Nigeria. Nigeria is
okay.
I don't know. Right now, we are not proud of the country.
Like right now, Nigeria is.
We are not proud of the country.
Anyways,
at
let's
this
not
moment.
start.
But yeah, let's not pick on that. Sister JD, good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Brother Oku. I really don't want to emphasize on the state of the country at the moment, but I will still do that. Good morning, Brother Oku. Good morning, Sister Stella. Good morning, beloved audience. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's a beautiful morning. From my own side, I was really struggling to stand up this morning, and of course, you know, as they always say that the ability comes from God for you to be able to wake up. You know, sometimes you can actually wake up and then you're unable to get up from your bed and you don't know why. Things happen. Nothing is impossible. But this morning I thank God because of all the struggles. You know, I was literally struggling to wake up this morning. I don't know why, but at the end of the day, I was able. You know, Father was able to wake me up and say, Joy, rise up from your sick bed. Right? Yeah, so
Father is wonderful.
Yeah, I woke up, you know, feeling better.
Hale and hearty.
Well, we thank the Father so much, to be very honest, because we missed you yesterday. Yesterday. We thank the Father that He has given you the ability and He has raised you up by Himself and say, Sister JD, oh yeah, let's do this.
Let's do this today.
Let's do this. So thank you, and Father, thank you so much for bringing us Sister JD today.
Brother Oku.
For waking up Sister JD today, and also, to be honest, like I said on my own part, today is a wonderful day. Although not so much for Nigerians, because I don't know why it's just in my mouth to talk about Nigeria, but I will not, at least for the moment, I will not do that. A recap on yesterday. Yesterday we had a very beautiful day. We had so many discussions and so many beautiful segments. In fact, some of my favorite, which was the fun part. We had a fun relief moment yesterday where Mr. Ikweto came in and he was telling us how we actually did stop him from jumping on our topic. You know, we were supposed to discuss on something and we told the audience, like, okay, look, we are going to discuss on this particular thing tomorrow, and Equator came on and was like, the patient's dog, they said he
died of ulcer.
Have you heard about the patient dog? Say, no, he's like, patient dog died of ulcer last week. Last week. Say last week. So what we were supposed to discuss on patients and say a little and what we know about patients. So Sister Stella, can you like maybe give us a little
maybe, or she has another
if you have another, no problem.
You know, she's always coming up with quotes from the everlasting
gospel. The everlasting, and the everlasting gospel never goes lacking.
Of course.
So but it would be nice if we can, because we didn't discuss anything about that topic. So please just keep us pending for the one of today and try to elaborate. You really did mention a lot of facts on patients, so maybe you can just clear us again, and then
well, you see, the topic patients with Nigerians at the moment. See, I feel like this is the gospel we really need to be preaching this very moment, you know, in this country, because Nigeria is running out of patients,
right?
We are
running out of patients. Let's leave the fact that we are laughing here, you know, though we are not allowed to discuss politics and all of that on this, but if I am to talk about the state of this country, you know, in the real aspect, you know, the way it is, like what I need to talk about, like I'm literally going to see. Let's keep it aside.
Let's chill. Although we might
want to have patience.
Yes. Right? Although we might towards the end just.
No, we are still going. I am definitely going to pick a word and see. You please, if you're in any country, pray for Nigeria this moment.
Please, like we need your prayers.
See,
we need,
dear Lord God.
The country is. Anyways, let's leave this country for now. Because we have so many people outside the country.
About the country right now.
Please try not to.
Don't.
No, you are the everlasting God to represent.
Try not to. Please represent the world.
Represent the word of God, please.
Please try not to.
Okay, I'm trying so hard.
Yes,
I'm trying so hard.
Yes.
Father, please just keep on giving me the patience not to talk about Nigeria, because. Okay, yesterday we talked about, we touched a little about patience, and then we said today we're going to elaborate more on patience. We're going to say the little we know on patience. Okay, we drew the theme patience yesterday from the Everlasting Gospel, Volume 1, chapter 61, that talked about patience, that patience is an abstract phenomenon. It's something you can't see, it's something you can't even touch, but it's something that if you have, it is very, very important, something very, very important. And there is this unknown quote that says, one without patience is like a lamb without oil. That patience, there's another Chinese quote that says that the patience is like a bitter plant, but the fruit is sweet. Like if you have patience, you may be thinking, or someone somewhere may be discouraging you that you're wasting your time. Why wasting your time to Why waiting? Why wait for so long when you have a shortcut to what you actually need in life? Why waste your time? Why wait for God? Why is God does God even exist? Does God actually exist? There's someone somewhere that can do this thing ASAP for you. There's someone somewhere that can turn things around in your favor. So why wait on God? Why do this? Why do that? Definitely somebody somewhere will want to discourage you. They want to make you to toe another line. Shortcut. So that is the essence of what we actually talked about yesterday, which is patience. And then narrowing it down to the situation of our country, we really need this patience. We really need this patience because I don't know what the outcome is going to be. If I'm going to be the patient's dog that died of ulcer, just like Mr. Ipeto said yesterday, or we're going to be the same patient dog that ate the fattest bone. So, so that is what we talked about yesterday. Let us see how to inculcate the spirit of patience in us, because
sorry, what's the everlasting gospel telling us? What exactly?
Okay, I'm trying to open it from here, but it's just not coming up.
Okay.
It's not coming up at the moment, but when it comes up, I'll bring it up again.
So we should have patience.
Let's have patience
as a virtue, and wait for it.
And wait for it to come up.
Yeah. But at the meantime, we can go into the quote of the day. Do we have the quote of the day ready?
Okay. The quote of the day is on generosity, like the aspect of sharing, like free giving. You should see how to be a generous type. Everybody's generous, no doubt. In fact, most persons, not everybody, most persons are generous, but it all depends on how you practice this act of generosity. Okay, now this is being derived from the Everlasting Gospel, volume 2, chapter 56, volume 2, chapter 56. Now, I am very particular about what this chapter says. Reading from verse 6 that says, "Do you have to stand in the village square and make presentation of gifts to your community? There is a rational way of giving things to people. Everything has its own proper approach. That is the perfect wisdom, which I have brought for all who care to listen to me. If you do not follow this perfect method, you will gain nothing. Do not show your benevolence grudgingly or boastfully, neither should you command someone to accept your gifts. You may hear a person say, 'Madam, come and take the money so that I will rest.' If you disgrace someone because you have to give him something, it means you are disgracing God, and you will suffer rather than getting blessings." So what this portion is trying to say is, we should not be boastful if we want to be generous. If we want to give out alms, we should not behave like hypocrites. You want to announce that, okay, yesterday or today I want to gift out something to this particular person. In fact, this thing he's putting on, or this house he's living in, or this car he's driving, if not for me he wouldn't have been this. If not for me he wouldn't have gotten this education. If not for me he wouldn't have gotten that visa. If not for me, all giving yourself the self-glory. Meanwhile, you don't even deserve nothing. Well, who are you? What are you? Why are you giving yourself the self-glory when God Almighty is the one who deserves all the glory in life? So what this person is trying to tell us, or what this quote is based on, is for us to see how to give freely without letting a third party to know that you actually did something to someone. Even the Bible says, if you do something with your right, your left shouldn't be aware of what your right hand did. So you try to see how to, even if we want to be generous, we shouldn't be announcing our generosity, shouldn't be doing it boastfully in such a way that we are seeking for self-glory, or seeking, okay, this person is actually a good person, this person is always giving out this person, whenever he or she comes around, children are always gathering around him or her, he's always giving out things to the less privileged, he's always doing this, always posting on social media, today I'm visiting the less privileged, today I'm visiting the prison, today I'm doing this. You don't really have to do that. You can do it without 2 to 3 years hearing that you actually did that. So that is what that quote is based on.
Wow, thank you so much, Sister Unique. This particular quote I feel is unique. And we all know that Sister Joy is a very cheerful giver. Like, she gives a lot. And someone even came on this set to testify about her helping a lot of people. So I would like to hear, what do you have to say?
She's shocked. But you know the truth about all of this. See, Sister Joy, I know you.
Oh, you're surprised how it's
I
about
know
you,
you're
right?
surprised. You know you're surprised.
yeah.
But the thing is, definitely let the person whom you actually did that,
Come
like
back
you
to
showed
say
that
thank you.
that act of kindness to, come back to him. Let him or her use his or her mouth
Yeah.
to testify, and not you
Coming
doing it
to the show.
because we didn't even know you actually did that. But the person actually came and so, hey, Sister Joy, when I was doing my program, when I was doing this, she donated this, she helped me with this. But we did, it actually didn't.
What if she
come
paid
out
the
from
person?
you.
Okay, so we'll leave the floor for Sister Joy to comment on these quotes of the day. I was just teasing you on a lighter note, right? I'm sure she didn't pay the person, but the person actually came up. So anyway, she's here. No need speaking for her.
You know, I was wrapping my head around patience. I was literally thinking of patience.
Patience, yeah.
And then the next thing,
Something hits you.
He just took my mind off one. Anyways, giving, of course, giving is something that we've talked about on this set countless times.
Yeah.
Because the best way of us to, how would I put it, to show this act of giving or whatever, it's just to, this generosity is just to simply copy our Father, the way our Father helps people. I have seen, like, literally, I wouldn't even say, but sometimes I have seen where the way Father used to help people. You know, when you look at some people that Father helps and you'll be like, have you ever sat down to think of, but what did this person don't do?
Yeah,
I don't know if you've
yeah.
ever had that thought. Father does not need to
You don't need to
he doesn't
deserve
need-
it.
you don't need to deserve. Like, Father does not give people things because they deserve
deserve
it or
it.
they don't deserve it.
Doesn't
He
care about those
gives
things.
because that is who he is, and that is what he wants us to do. We shouldn't be giving people things based on what they have done for you
us.
Yeah.
or what they
Or
have
what you
not
think
done,
they
or
would be
what-
able to do for you.
Exactly. Sometimes we give things expecting
Favor
them,
in return.
yes, expecting these people to do something in return or to return the same thing. Or, there was a period that I used to like. I wouldn't even say there was a period. Not like I'm actually, bragging about it, but I know that I'm one person that literally likes to gift people things on their birthday. Like, I usually don't get gifts on my birthdays, but I used to give gifts to people. So and I do that just without thinking of, on my birthday I want you to do this for me. Like,
My birthday,
actually no.
My birthday.
Oh, sorry about that. Maybe sometimes it depends on the relationship,
The person,
yes.
yeah.
Or apart from that, it also depends on my pocket at the moment. Yes. So it's not every time that I actually gift all my friends. If
Yeah.
I have at the very time they are celebrating,
You will surely
I
give.
would surely do it. Yeah. So I used to do this thing for a very long time, and on my birthdays I don't receive gifts. So last year I was, normal me now. I know, say this year normal, you just come and pass, nothing will.
Yeah.
I don't expect anything on my birthday. So, but then last year was like, since I started celebrating birthdays in my entire life, last year was the
blast.
best
Okay.
birthday I've ever had.
Wow.
Seems like all the gifts I used to gift people,
Came back.
like, it came back in double folds.
Wow.
The kind of gifts I received last year, it's something I never expect. Even people that I do not expect them, even the least thing like water, like even if you gifted me water, so long as you came to me on that very day and you gifted, I was surprised actually. So it's as if all these years I have been sowing, and this year I decided to reap. I had a lot of gifts last year. So what am I saying this? Sometimes let's just be doing things without thinking of what I will get in
Benefits.
return. Why not we emulate the steps of our Father? Father helps people even when he doesn't know. Like, I won't say Father doesn't know. Like, normally you know that this person is not even a business member. There are some non-business member that comes to the Father for help, and Father generously, without even second thoughts, helping them.
Yeah.
I know how many youths around that Father has helped. This organization will come, this one will come. Like, he does it without even, he will not come out and stand in the pulpit and say, when these people came, I gave them this, I gave, you will never hear that from the Father.
Sure.
Like, never. So the kind of generosity we should embrace is that of the Father. Let's learn to help people without thinking of what we are going to get in return.
Yeah.
Because the moment you start thinking of what you are going to get, trust me, you're not going to get anything.
blessing, yeah.
You will not. Like, if you know that you're giving somebody this thing because you want the person to do this for you, do this. It's different if you say, Brother Oku, please, I want you to come and be doing this thing for me and I'll pay you. That's a different ball game entirely. And that one, there is also a blessing too in that one, because that's you trying to empower somebody. You understand? That's a different kind of blessing. But a situation whereby you're helping somebody, but indirectly you want them to be loyal, you want them to be, lying down on the ground so that you climb on their body and pass just
and
because...
give them a job. Not that even as if you're helping them for free.
Exactly.
And help them do something for you. Like, they will do something.
They will have to be here before you help them.
But you still want the entire world to be aware that,
so,
I
gifting is a means of you blessing yourself. Gifting is a means of you blessing yourself, like doing something. Father once said in his gospel that those people who give, their spiritual bank accounts automatically increases every day. And if you're a receiver, anything you're receiving from people, you're debiting it from your spiritual bank account. So it is always very, very important to give. Sometimes you can be going through tight corners. Sometimes things are not flowing well with you. Just go out to the street, help somebody. You don't need to. Sometimes it is because maybe your hands are tied, you're not giving. That's why you're not receiving. You only receive when you give. Even when you go to the market to get something, it's when you pay money, you give money and then they give the goods to you. It's just like that generally. So as you're doing this thing, you're giving out spiritually, other people, like God, the angels, everything, every spirit is recording that, no, this person is a giver. And givers never lack. I am not a rich person. Like, if you see me on the road, you would think, oh, this girl on bar, touche. You see, if you even check my bank account, there is no money inside. Honestly speaking, you will. But you know what? Like, I know that I have never lacked food to eat in a day. I don't have the money that people are seeing in my forehead. Like, no, this girl is rich. In no day, na packaging. It's just packaging. Like, it's just packaging. I can decide to this clothes I'm wearing. I can decide, okay, I might even buy it at this so amount. Let's say maybe 1,000. Then I come and sew it with a fine style and iron it, and then I touch out. You'll be like, oh, more like this girl. There is nothing there. It's just packaging. But what I know for sure is that every day I am seeing food to eat. I am seeing clothes to wear. I literally have the basics that God. I don't go to beg for food to eat. Right. You understand? I'm not saying that I'm a giver. I'm just saying that sometimes there's how you can be cheerful or generous, you understand, and then God will be providing for you in disguise. You will not know, but
you never He will make sure you don't lack.
He will make sure you don't lack. Just have that in mind. Always learn to give. Like, I've seen stingy people. I have met very stingy people. You see,
you stayed with them.
I have stayed with stingy people. I have lived with them. It's not a good experience. Stingy person is always a stingy person. Like, if you don't know how to give the little you have,
you can't give even you have.
You can never give the. Instead of coming to church to impress, why not take that money and help people that are in need? Why not? Some people don't, when they come to church, they don't want to donate when, they are waiting for the Lord and Master to approach before they announce their donation. Like, literally, those things really happen, actually. It does happen. And, of course, maybe those are the process of life. That's how life is meant to be. There are some people that are meant to be like that. There are some people that are not meant to be like that. So, but in general, giving is a very, very good virtue. Like, it's something that is rewarding. Giving is one thing that I know that has a lot of benefits in return. So give without thinking that this person is going to reciprocate the same thing to you. Give without expecting anything in return. Give because you want to give, not because somebody forced you to give. And even if somebody forced you to give, trust me, that giving that you're giving has nothing. It will not be any good fruits because you're being forced to do it. So do something because it's coming from your heart. Do something because it is you that want to do it, and not because you want to impress or you want to create an impression and say, now that people are around, let me just give so that so that people will see. What about the ones that give and then they want to put it on the internet, they want to film
all those people that on their birthdays.
I think literally we have discussed this thing over and over.
Yeah.
So, but then, in summary, for the quote of today, give and don't expect anything in return, and your reward will be in double or triple or million.
Wow. So thank you so much, Sister JD, to be very sincere. That was very detailed. And I can't even agree less. And I want to also comment something maybe we didn't notice, but I did notice. Before we let her speak, we actually did discuss about somebody coming up here to talk about her gifting the person. But at the end, she didn't mention that, and that shows the level of humility.
Jesus Christ! But why is this guy always like this? Like, Stella, have you noticed? Why is he always like that? No, but why are you always like that? Like, no, like, you know how you are.
He knows how he is. You know how you are.
No, I'm trying to point out facts, it shows the class of humility. Like, this girl is really embracing the father. Oh, you see. Oh, you see how she's trying.
No, bro.
But let's just move on. Don't
let's
speak about it.
forward.
David, I know you don't want to talk about it. We understand.
Okay.
All right, so that was on the lighter note. To be very honest, she had done justice to that particular topic. And on a general ground, to be honest, I would love to also speak on this quote of the day. Giving, in general, I would like to speak about goodness, although it's still almost the same thing, like being generous. Being good, to be honest, is something that we are supposed to do because it's a good thing, just like you said. Do good or be good, be generous because it's a good thing. And I think that's what the Father is doing and teaching. He's doing these things because this is the right thing to do, not because, oh, you will help this person, or because another person will see, or because it will spark words, or because blessings will come. Because most of the time, what most of us do is the lack of faith, tying our faith to what we do. Your faith should be only on God. Like, your belief, your entire hope and everything should be on God, not on your little 500 that you give to somebody on the streets. Like, that doesn't really have any weight because God has given you life and so many other things in general. The best you can do is to be a good person, right? And now, being a good person doesn't mean that you have cars and millions and because most people in their minds, I don't know, like sometimes I used to think like that when you give somebody something, oh, God is surely going to reward me. Okay, let me do this.
Let me do it for God to reward me. Exactly.
Let me do this. So they will give and be like, I'm going to sit down. Okay.
I'm waiting for God to I'm waiting for God to triple it for me.
Yeah. Okay, God.
You end up being broke.
God, do your thing. Do your thing. I've done my part. So.
I've done my part. So I'm waiting for my reward.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my. So it's a very wrong notion, to be honest. It's a very wrong notion. Like, we should be good because it's a good thing. Like, you should be good because of the good of it. Because what we are doing is good, not because there will be benefits or because there will be blessings. Because, to be very honest, I feel it's a very wrong notion to believe that when you give somebody now. On top of that gifting, people go as far as shaming people because you want to gift them something. So because I came to you to ask for a job, doesn't mean you should bring it to the Bethel and let everybody know that you're about to give me a job and I'm not being serious about it. And I've seen this so many times that some young people go out to meet some of these people for jobs, and the person will just like be playing them around. Then at a time, anytime they like, just be like, you come to, just call you up and be like, come to Odukbani. Maybe you are in Calabar and like, come to Odukbani now let's say time is like 9. Come to Odukbani, I want to see you by 10. Come to Odukbani so please.
Please 10 should be 10.
Please 10 should be 10. Don't play with it. Then now they
At
cut
this
the
point, this person may not even have the transport.
and they don't care. So now they believe that you are supposed to be serious with your life. Like you don't have anything to do with your life, so you have to go, you need something. You actually did beg them for something, so you are supposed to just appear at Odugbani by 10. So now by 10 you are not at that particular place, and maybe you don't want to. You know this person is trying to help you, so you don't want to go and argue with them and be like, "Sir, I cannot, like, it's too impromptu." You don't just call up people. Like, how did you even make that appointment without letting me know from yesterday? Like, people don't just sit down by 9 and call people by 10. Like, how are you doing it? So you just keep the person doesn't want to argue with you that all those things is wrong. So the person will just be like, okay, let me also start calling the families, start trying to see how they can arrive at that place. And at the end, maybe they could not arrive at where you wanted them to be, and they're giving you excuses. And now this person brought it to the Bethel. Some of you here.
Out of experience.
Some of you here. I don't want to mention his position. It was a very big position. Like
Okay,
that.
that means you're talking. He's out of experience. His experience.
No, it's out of actually. It's like a real life occurrence. So, and it was not necessary. Now this other young person is a very active person in the Bethel. Like this youth that they come out to he does all this choir something, and so he's a very active person, and he deserves to be helped. Like if there is any help around, he should be number one. So now this guy is coming to give an announcement, like to say something. I don't want to like make him like the person to be clear. Now he's coming to talk on something very different from the occurrence, and as he's speaking, he like some of you here will never make it. Some of you here might never make it. You see, people they are not helping people in BCS. People are not trying to. But when somebody tries to help you, you joke around, you play with it. You are not serious with it. So now, in that particular case, he did not even finally help the guy. Now the guy did not even get the job, but the guy was shamed to the highest court. Now he called up this guy. Now it was not necessary. He called up this guy's name and started speaking on the something that look, why are you even giving us detail of what happened? Yeah, and why are you doing it in the Bethel, like in front of everybody? What have the guy done to you or something? So you wanted to help him, quietly do it. Like you can actually help people without saying it. Even if you could not help them, it's not nobody is blaming you. Why are you bringing it to the public? So, and there are so many people that do some of these things a lot in so many companies all around the world, everywhere, that even if they want to give you something on the street or want to give a mad person, they'll hold the money and be like, who's there, who's looking, because I'm about to give this guy something, and they'll be like, who did? Then they move the money to make sure everybody sees. So it's very wrong, and it's very wrong to do something expecting a lot in return, and also to do something and now start shaming the other person that you are trying to help. Just like you said on the quote, your left hand should not know anything that your right hand is doing. So if anybody gets to know, it should be, and people don't even know, like, to be honest, like some of the sweet joy or goodness or like level that comes with all this gifting is when you don't even talk about it. Like what makes it more beautiful is when you did not tell people, but somehow the thing came up. I don't know if you heard of this story of a man that did rescue some refugees, used to like help refugees, and then he helped like thousands of refugees in his time, and then took them to some orphanage, tried to care for them, make sure they got the best help and everything. Like, some of these children that don't have parents and maybe they are being given birth to by immigrants, and the people ran and the children are just left there. So he helped most of these people, and he did not say anything about it, but there was records, when he takes them to the orphanage, he make records, like so that he can check up on them at any time. Now, so his wife, at a time, the man was now like about 100 and something. He was getting very old. He could not even walk again, and he did not have a child. At the end, he didn't have a child. So the wife did stumble at a time on the list, and so she went and discussed with some of their family, his brothers and the rest. So behind his back on his birthday, they went to they walked around all this orphanage and fished out those children that he did help, and the thousands, like almost, like I don't know if it was, but the house was just filled. If you see the video, the house was filled, and they brought all these people that look. The person that helped you, look, this is the day, showed them all the records, how their life transpired. And now, this man never did contact these children when they were well-to-do. And now he did follow up to make sure that they all went to the very good school. They were being taken care of until they were they were of age to take care of themselves. So the children don't even know who did help them. But he did keep records, so just to be sure that the children are safe. Now, they did bring all these children to his birthday. On his birthday, he didn't know that he came to the venue. The entire place was filled. They just told him, we are throwing a little party for you. So the entire place was filled. He doesn't have a child. Now this entire, he's like 100 and something. All these kids, most of them are like 40 something, 30 something, 50 something. Like they're also very grown people that are now well to do, also have kids and stuff. So they brought their children. That place was packed filled, and he didn't have any idea. Like he doesn't even know them by face. All these people he helped, he doesn't know them. So he's now sitting there, just wait. He doesn't know which people are attending or something, and he's very old. So at some points, the wife stood up and now started announcing that. Look, these are all of those children that you help. And funny enough, nobody knew about all of these things that he used to do. He didn't discuss with anybody and nothing. So the wife now started announcing, and everybody stood up and be like, you don't have a child, but these are all your children, all the children you help. And the man just grandchildren, so many children like this. The man was just crying and crying, getting so emotional, and the entire people came around him. Gosh, like when I watched the documentary, it was
I
very.
can imagine.
Yeah.
And those things, I'm not good at watching them because I'm gonna rain down tears.
To be honest, it was very touching. Like it was, and that is the height, some of the height of it. And there are some people out there emulating our Father that doesn't even know our Father. And this is what our Father preaches: this gospel shall get to the apex of the world, whether you like it or not. So if you are trying to be good, your nose should not know. Like your parents, your friends, they don't have to know. Like, even if your best friend should not even know that you've given something to. Because most people, like I know some people that has best friends, they don't joke with letting those people know everything that has happened. Wow, was your day? I had to give this person 200,000 and
a simple how was your day?
Yes.
You get one girl will come back me like that. So let me just help her.
Is the girl looks nice. I like the way she looks. So I just be like, okay, and she did sincere. She said she want sell yogurt pure water. So I just
why the details?
She did sincere. So she said she just want start small, Gary something. So I just say, how I go do. So it's wrong. It's wrong, to be very honest. It's wrong. Like shaming people because the person is not there to know that you are telling a lot of people. Now when other person sees the person anywhere outside, now doing that. Okay,
now my friend.
Yeah,
my friend.
Yeah, well, I like the. Now if maybe you did not, maybe the person did not, like the business failed or something. Look at this one. Look at this one that they helped, and so I think it's very, very. It's the height of.
That's true.
It's very wrong, and these are some of the things we should not do. We should try to emulate our Father. Our Father never comes out to the altar in all of his gospels. He has given us like thousands of gospels, but for once, upon all the help, he has never come out to be like, look at how I helped this person, and yet still this. And upon all what a lot of people have done, like there are so many names that we can mention that these people. Why are you not grateful? Like upon all the things, he has not just given you life, but he has gone across to give you every other thing that you may ever want in life, in this world. But still, you choose to go against him and go rogue. But even at that point, he doesn't come out, and he has a chance to talk about it, and everybody will support him. But he doesn't come out to say it at any time. Not to talk of discussing with people. You don't hear it anywhere. So if we can emulate that, and some people are emulating it, like some people that are not even BCS members are emulating it, practicing the EGC, the Everlasting Gospel, without even reading the Everlasting Gospel. So I think, just like he said, his word will be written in our conscience. I've spoken for too long, like a whole lot. So I would love to. I don't know. Have I done justice to?
You have.
Okay, that's fulfilling. Then I think we should go.
We now forge ahead to the next step.
Yeah. So if we've done justice, then I think we should go on a little break, and when we come back, we will check if the network is back. There's so much that we have to discuss about today, and there are so many other pending segments that we will not want to let you know the juicy how it's going to be like. But don't worry, that's so much. So let's go on this short break. When we come back, we are going to bring to you a fun segment. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Star Cross Television is the only entertaining station with spiritual message.
But the life he give is free. The protection that he give me is free. What more should I say that he never done for me? I will give him all the praise. Baba, Ogogu, Baba, Baba, Odogu, Baba, Odogu, Baba, Odogu, Baba. Let us sing and praise the Lord. Give it up for let us sing and praise the Lord. Let's sing and praise the Lord. The protection that he give is free. But the one most you like accept that he never does for me, I will give him all the praise. It's only not Solumba na Baba, Odogu, Baba, Odogu, Baba, Odogu, Baba, Odogu, Baba, Odogu, Akamba, Baba, Akamba. Let us sing and praise the Lord. Thank you very much. Put your hands together for one of BCS finest. Call DJ Spreader, are you there? Okay, now if you know you're going to enter 2023 with a bang, oh yeah, all of us, let's get up. Get up, 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 get up. Oh yeah, are you there? Let's go. Shake up, shake up, shake up, shake up, shake. You're not dancing, you're not dancing. Come on, dance, come on, move it. Are you there? Second. Go. If you know the Father has done it for you, oh yeah, let's go. Come on. Anybody will say you're not going to see 2023, tell the person, let's go. Check it. Oh, come on. When it speaks, the heavens obey. Are you there? Oh yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, to those your enemies, let's go. Oh yeah, let's go. Second. Come on. Second, come on. Yeah, second. What? Second. What? Are you there? All right. Let's see how you want to go into 2023. Oh yeah, buga for them. Are you there? Give them. Come on. Show them your side. Give them. If the Father has done it for you, let's go. Shake it. Oh. All right. Are you there? Another dance. Gaba. If you're a member of Gaba, stand up. You're sitting down. You're sitting down. Stand up. Aha. Step it. Are you there? Oh yeah, follow me. Follow me. 1, 2. Let's go. 1, 2. Come on. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Hey. Teacher, will it.
Come again. Yes, sir. Do you believe in your very self? Yes, sir. If you believe, say yeah. Believe in Onumba. Do you love me? Do you love me? Go get your APV. A town different from Bala Blue, Bulaba Blue. God bless. God bless PDAPC. For something where every other country they talk God bless America, God bless this. He reached Nigeria and turn. God bless PDAPC. The youth. 4 years course, 4 years job. 7 years course, 7 years job. Okay, in case you're just meeting me for the first time and you don't know me, my name is MC Equator, comedian of the Federal Republic. Please, if you know you are here, we have 3 hours to enter into 2023. Just 3 hours. If you know say you dey here, you dey owe person, I better go pay now. No carry debt, enter new year. Oh. If you know say you dey here, you dey owe people, go pay now. No carry debt, enter new year. Hello? Hello? Turn to your neighbor, say neighbor. I know they hear you. Say neighbor. Your problem will not follow you into a new year. Anybody will know they tell you, in get problem, and you go follow them. Let me just do this quick, and I go. I beg, for this kingdom, men and women, when they call for meeting, men fellowship meeting, women fellowship meeting, which people they plenty pass? Now lie. Now lie. Oh yeah, wait. As we dey here so, men and women, which people plenty pass? Okay. For relationship, husband and wife, now who they cheat pass? Wait. You say? Oh yeah, man and woman, now who get money pass? Man and woman, now who's supposed to dey hustle for money? Archbishop, una dey here? Man and woman, now who's supposed to dey spend the money? Man and woman, now who dey lie pass? Man and woman, now which people fool for which word? Man and woman, now who they gossip pass? Man and woman, now which people get body odor pass? Okay, this one I will know now. Man and woman. Now who's supposed to first die? Oh, you say man, you want to be widow. But seriously, what a man can do, a woman can do. I stand with the women. Women clap now. So if you know you are here as a man, you dey beat your woman, stop it. I said stop it. Women, you should clap for that. Don't beat women. Why will you be beating a woman? Why? Instead of you beating a woman, laying your hands on a woman, use belt. No, seriously. But you know, say all these women, let me tell you something. The church is against beating women. Even the mosque is against beating women. The government is against beating women. That women where everybody there against beating, and them go to tell their husband for us. If you know you are man enough, beat me. But seriously, I stand with the women. Okay. When our Lord Jesus Christ died, when he resurrected, who he first see? I know they hear you. Who he first see? Now who used precious ointments wash the feet of our Lord Jesus Christ? Women, put your hands together for yourself.
Put your hands together for Equator.
Anything you are passing through, hello? Anything you are passing through is a process to your success. Imagine say, you dey watch me for AY Live now. I can't come. They'll call, they tell me, go front, come back. No. They will give me chair. Wow. We are saying something. Now which people betray Jesus Christ? Huh? Please, hello for the men that are here. Anything I'm doing here, I'm just joking. Don't take it serious. Don't take it serious. Don't take it serious. Don't look down on anybody. Or anybody can make it. God can bless anybody. My papa say when God bless your neighbor, it means say God dey your neighborhood. At any time he go reach you. So no look down on anybody. I'm very, very angry. I'm very, very angry. Ask me why. Ask me why. All these our teachers. We teach us.
Thank you very much, MC Equator.
Thank you. That's my time.
Please put your hands together for him.
If you represent to the ball in his kingdom, you will definitely go until under. If you still like to kill one another, he cannot be with you. So surrender to him completely. Surrender to him. Believe in him and trust in him. Is the mighty God on which we stand. Great and strong. Tell me, who is it to you? Put your hands up for Lumba. Tell me, who is it to you?
We need to comedy before we go straight.
Sleepy to walk, mighty Father.
Cover me.
War, earthquake, and disaster has come, Father Olumba.
Cover me.
Cover your children with your precious garment, mighty Father.
Cover me.
I say, iron rod ruler.
Cover me.
I say, His Holiness Olumba.
Cover
Can you stand on your feet and sing for God?
Precious garment.
The road is slippery to walk, mighty Father.
Cover me.
Say, war, earthquake, and disaster has come, Father Olumba.
Cover me.
Cover brother world with your precious garment, mighty Father.
Cover me.
I say, iron rod ruler.
Cover me.
I say, His Holiness Olumba.
Cover me with your precious garment.
obituary announcements every day. To BBC, even in CNN, a quick and bomb blast every day. Kingdom fighting against kingdom. Hey, watch in your community. They talk for people bury one day. Even in road accidents, I say it's uncountable. Olumba, cover your children with your precious garments. Mighty Father,
cover me.
I say iron rod ruler,
Cover me.
I say His Holiness Olumba,
Cover me with your precious garment.
Parents who sponsor their children from primary to higher institutions, going to youth service. Suddenly you hear untimely deaths. What of the die with pregnancy? Some die after labor. Olumba, cover your children with your precious garments. Mighty Father,
Cover me.
I say iron rod ruler,
Cover me.
I say His Holiness Olumba,
Cover me with your precious garment.
cover with white garment.
Cover me.
Olumba, cover with red garment.
Cover me.
Olumba, cover with yellow garment.
Cover me.
Olumba, cover with white garment.
Cover me.
Olumba, cover with blue garment.
Cover me.
Olumba, cover with purple garment.
Cover me.
Olumba, cover with red garment.
Cover me.
Olumba, cover with white garment.
Cover me.
When you cover your children,
Cover me.
Oboni power will not see us.
Cover me.
Illuminati will not see us.
Cover me.
Freemason will not see us.
Cover me.
See, I have a question, give me the answer. I have a question, give me the answer. Brother, I have a question, give me the answer. I have a question, give me the answer. Tell me the one who make you father and man. Tell me the one who make you prosperous. Tell me the one who make you fresh and young. Tell me the one who make you count dollars. Tell me the one who make you fly abroad. Tell me the one who make you marry good wife. Tell me the one who make you scholar now. Tell me the one who make you governor. Tell me the one who make you president. Karolumba, 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 Karolumba. The pronouncement of Olumba, Olumba is permanent in your life. Can you sing now?
Over me.
I say,
Over me.
yeah, the blessings of His holiness is over.
A round of applause for Akada. Put your hands together for him.
Do you know that?
Father has better plans for me.
Oh, don't you know that?
Father has
Better
plans
plans.
for me.
Do not worry of tomorrow. Tomorrow will take good care of itself. Do not worry of what to eat. He knows what to do. Better plans for me and you. Better plans for you and your family. Better plans for you and your household. Father has better plans for me. Do you know that?
Father has better plans for me.
I said, don't you know that?
Father has better plans for me.
No weapon forged against you will ever prosper. No weapon raised against you will ever function. I better plans for his children. I God that never disappoint. Do not worry of what to wear. Do not worry of what to eat. Do not worry of tomorrow. The Redeemer has better plans, better plans, better plans for me and you. Father has better plans. I said, don't you know that?
Father has better plans for me.
I said, do you know that?
Father has better plans for me. All about the same. Yesterday, today, and forever.
Papa, you changed
All about the same. Yesterday, today, and forever.
Your quality remains supreme. Your kingdom remains supreme. But your teachings remain supreme. You tainted not, you simple nature. You tainted not, your divine love. Papa, yesterday, today, and forever. You are the same God that was made on the cross. You are the same God that parted the Red Sea. You are the same God that was hung on the cross. All the body saved. All the body saved. All the body saved. Yesterday, today, and forever. All of you changed now.
All the body saved. Yesterday, today, and forever.
A round of applause for Brother Wisdom again.
Even now and forevermore, is a thing of joy to stand before the universal King, to sing, to do anything in the name of Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. And I'm very happy, and each and every one of us are happy. We are very happy, and we know that our Father is going to take us to New Year with progress and everything we need in the name of Lord Jesus Christ. Olumba is our true friend for life.
All friends may prove untrue. All our friends may prove untrue. All our friends may prove untrue.
I tell you now, Olumba is your true friend. 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 All the friends will prove is your true friend. Your mother will prove is your true friend. Your master or your mistress will prove is your true friend. I tell you, Olumba is your true friend. Olumba is your true friend.
And he's waiting for you patiently.
Please sing.
He's your true friend. Cast your Olumba is your true friend. He's the mighty one, and he's your true friend. Olumba is your true friend. And he's waiting for you patiently. He's your true friend. Cast your Olumba is your true friend. He's the mighty one, and he's your true
I tell you now, Olumba is your true friend. Olumba is your true friend. Olumba is your true friend. Olumba is your true friend.
Olumba, hail him, your true friend of friends. Hail him, hail him. He will never let you down. But when you are down, he will lift you up. As a true friend, when you are down, he will lift you up as a true friend. Hey, Olumba is your true friend. Olumba is your true friend. Hey, Olumba is your true friend. Are you ready? Olumba is your true friend.
Your father and mother
They prove all true friends.
your sisters and brothers
They prove all true friends.
your aunties and uncles may prove all
True friends.
I tell you, Olumba is the true friend. Imagine not to thyself and say not to thyself. I have a good friend, my friend is truthful, you are lost. The flesh is deceitful, brethren, let not betray us. Hold Olumba close to your heart, for he's the true friend. Imagine not to thy soul and say not to thyself. I have a good friend, my friend is truthful, he's not lost. Flesh is deceitful, brethren, let's not betray us. Hold Olumba close to your heart, for he's the true friend. Hail him! He ever listens to the breathing of your right out for the sake of his glory. Hail him! He'll deliver you from your enemies and all sins hopeless. Hail him! The Lion of Judah, the
Deliverer of man.
hold him close to your heart, for
He's your true friend.
Songoda kufego yobyo kusese boni songi namde uwem voice nekembo ubo songoda sinyopte eye afuada eye yene rongu waidegida yene rongu waidegida Songoda kufego yubyo kusese boni songi namde uwem voice nekembo kubo songoda sifyote eye afuada eye rongu waidegida eye rongu waidegida
Go.
Stars Television is the only entertaining station with spiritual messages reaching the world. Stars Television is the only entertaining station with spiritual messages.
Welcome back. You're watching Starcrest Television, and on your screen is still the Morning Star Breakfast Show. Before we went on our short break, we had a little discussion on the topic of the day that was centered on generosity and good doings, giving away. It was a beautiful one. Sister JD did so many justice, and also we all collectively did contribute to that particular topic. And after which we had that beautiful segment where we displayed all the events that happened in 2022, where we have the award night. It was a glamorous one. Some of my favorite was the performance of Imoki, the prof of music, and so many others that we had that particular night. It was a beautiful one. As you already know, I'm not doing this alone. I'm still here with my two beautiful colleagues, Sister Stella Tabot and Sister JD, or Sister Joy Dambo, aka JD. How are you guys doing?
Yes, you're doing very well.
All right. So before we went on that break, we told you that we're going to elaborate a little or finalize on patience before we leave. So we have time is already we are already out of time. So we will just take this brief time to do a little summary on patience. So I'll start with Sister JD. Sister JD. So what do you have to say? But you know you're trying to like hold yourself back and not say a lot of things while we started. So what do you have to say on patience? Because we've postponed patience for so long, and I think it's because we are having patience. So what do you have to say about that?
Well, actually, the truth is patience is actually meant for the powerful people. Like, it's only somebody that is powerful that has patience. Now, what I mean is that when you have patience, it helps you to to understand life. It helps you to accommodate people. It helps you to pay attention. It helps you to listen. It helps you to take good decisions. It helps you to keep you in check. It helps you to it gives you a lot of wisdom. You know, in a situation whereby you're having an argument with somebody, and then all you do is you listen, you pay attention, and then you just let one person that is doing all the talking to be talking and talking and talking, and then you just pay attention and you're just listening to whatever this person is saying. Now you can actually be able to, at this point, if you're listening, you can be able to come in when the person is done. Like, you give them time. Have you ever been in an argument before, and then you argue, somebody is talking and you're just paying attention, you're listening, and you're getting words from this person? Because the truth is, the moment you don't have patience about something, or maybe you just want to talk flippantly, you just say things, you know, that you're not supposed to say, and at this point, this person that is listening, that have patience to listen to all the things you're saying, has gotten something from you unknowingly. So sometimes patience is something that is a virtue that I feel like everybody at some point we need it in our lives, because patience helps you to stay away from trouble. And when you're very patient, when you have patience, because of time, I know that it's something that we really need to elaborate on. Patience keeps you out of trouble, and patience gives you the opportunity to be connected to God more, because you tend to remember that there is God. You will always be faithful to him, because you are patiently waiting for his time, and God's time, as we all know, is the best. So patience has to do a lot with you as a person, your mind, and what you really want to achieve. So in as much as you're waiting for God to do his own, and you're just sitting down there, you're waiting without doing something, without working with your hands, you're going to wait in vain. But at least while you're being patient, waiting for God to do something, also make use of what you have, the ability he has given to you to, do the needful. Just make use of it. So that's literally all I can say for now.
about
Fun,
patience.
but there's more that you
Yeah,
would
there
like
is
to say.
more. There is more.
Okay,
but
so
maybe.
but let's have patience, right?
Yeah, let's be patient and wait.
Sister Stella, what do you have to say? Do you
Egg.
concur? Or
Yeah, I can't actually agree less to what Sister JD said. You know, patience is that very important virtue that every human being has to or really needs to inculcate in his or her daily activities. Because if you don't have that, like the everlasting gospel says, like that patience is like a mustard seed. You understand? You know how tiny a mustard seed is, and then when you plant that seed, you actually it takes time for it to grow. So patience is like that particular seed you've sowed. So you have to actually take be patient enough for the seed to grow into that very beautiful tree that
that you
bears
want it
very
to be.
good fruits for you. So if you don't have patience, and there's another part of it that says patience is like salt. Like like soup without salt does not have taste, does not have savor. So as human, if you don't have patience, it's like you're empty, because that patience is something very, very important for every human being, every normal, every rational human being should have in his or her life. So if you don't have patience, my brother, my sister, you are empty. You're as good as nothing.
You don't have
taste.
taste.
You don't, okay,
You're
you don't have
tasteless.
taste. Would have really, really loved to expatiate more, but we have just barely 2 minutes to go.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, true. So, you're done with
Yeah,
patience?
done.
I'm done.
Wow.
If you don't have patience, you're tasteless.
Okay, that's beautiful, and that's very detailed on patience. To be honest, my take on patience, I think I would love us to hear them maybe by next week. It's a little there. In fact, okay, let me let you know that I have a counter opinion on patience, on what both of you have
Oh,
said.
you have a counter opinion.
Yes, I do. I
Okay.
do have a counter opinion, and I feel all what you have said. In fact, anyways, but let's leave it for next week.
Okay.
Come next week. Make sure you remind me of this.
Okay.
Of
that's
course,
definitely.
I will make sure. You know, I don't forget things.
Alright, so thank you so much. I know we've already taken like so much time, and we've really exhausted almost everything in details. So thank you so much for staying glued to your TV screen. We will draw the curtain here at this point. Thank you, Sister Stella.
Thank
Thank you,
Sister
Brother
JD.
Oku.
Yeah. So bye for now.
Bye.
Television.